Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, August the 6th, 2024. Delmer, Sir Charles, and me are at Elk Garden. Over there's the trailhead parking lot. The Appalachian Trail comes down that way. We're going to go up the horse trail, up across that saddle up there, which is Briar Ridge Meadow. And we're going to do the Cabin Ridge Loop overnighter. So come along with us and let's get rolling. Some of you have watched my videos for any length of time. You've seen what I'm about to show you. That saddle up there is Briar Ridge Meadow. We're going to go up and across it, down the other side, and come back up Cabin Ridge. And the plan is to camp somewhere along the Cabin Ridge Trail. We may make it all the way back up to the saddle and just camp there. I don't know. Anyway, that mountain right there on the left, highest peak in Virginia, Mount Rogers. It's 5729 in elevation. And while I'm thinking about it, time to do a couple of more shout outs. I've hiked with these guys a few times, and they're some super great guys. I call them the Big South Fork Boys, and they are Kerry Woolbright and Randy Neal, aka Papaw in the Woods. How about going by and checking out their channel sometime? Like I said, there's some pretty cool dudes. All right, we've made it up to Briar Ridge Meadow. I'm up on top of a rock here, trying to give you a 360 and the top of Delmer's head. GoPro probably can't make it out, but where I'm pointing right down there, if you see that opening, that's the parking lot. That's 2.5 miles from here, trail wise. That's where we're parked. That mountain over there is White Top. And back over there is Rogers Ridge. Way back over there is Big Walker Mountain, and then you got Brumley Mountain, Clinch Mountain Range. You can see over there in the valleys, Widener's Valley, Chilhowie, Glade Spring, all that stuff. Right up there, past those two big rocks, a little ways is the Appalachian Trail, which goes back down around the ridge that way and comes out down at Elk Garden. I mean, there's a slight possibility we may make it back and camp right here, but more than likely we'll be about a mile or so from here out that way. We took about a 45-minute break at what's called Deep Gap, went down to the spring, topped off our water. So there is a spring right out here, maybe 100 yards or so. I don't know how well it'll be flowing today, but anyway, we're going to continue out the horse trail, take it out to way over there to where we, next to the crest zone, next to the crest trail, take it back down the ridge, and we'll come back up tomorrow. We'll come out over this way, back down the mountain. Okay, we've made it to the junction of the Crest Trail. Now, Delmer and me, several weeks ago, we're doing the high country loop out of the state park. We came up that way, which we're going to be going back down that way though. And we went out the Crest Trail. And I remember showing you over there in that saddle, which is Briar Ridge Meadow. Well, I just filmed from over there about an hour and a half ago. That's where we were at. And we came up the horse trail here. Excellent camping area here, but we're not enough miles in to camp here. And we're not near water either, so we're gonna have to go probably 2 more at least, if not 3. But yeah, right here is a very nice area. Someone had a fire ring, but don't look like they found much to burn. Straight ahead, that's Mount Rogers. We are 4 miles from the trailhead where we parked at Elk Garden. Now there is a 30% chance of thunderstorms late this afternoon and then again tomorrow, so there is a little bit of a chance we may get wet. Delmer's down there picking blackberries. He's been picking blackberries along the way. And there's the top of White Top. Well, I guess we better get going. Okay, it's a little before 7 p.m. We are now on the Cabin Ridge Trail. It's so rocky and uneven right here, but built a fire here, but we've got our tents pitched up. There's a little level spot right up there, so we're up there on the ground softer too, so we pitched up there. Now you probably can't hear it. I'll take you out here and show you where the creek is, the creek that I fell in. Slipped on a rock and slipped on 2 or 3 rocks and went flying down in there. But this is the middle fork of the Helton Creek. So you can see it coming down right over there. So water's not a problem. The only problem is the trail goes right up through there about 50 yards and there's a gate up there. So we're gonna have to, well, pretty much get our feet wet going up through there to get back out. But yeah, we're like 7.5 miles in. It's morning of day 2. I didn't take pictures or film this yesterday. This rock memorial to whoever GBF is. I would read it. I read it yesterday, but a lot of that's faded out. But whoever he or she was, were born February 3rd, 1958, passed away October 23rd of last year. Well, me and Delmer just went down and scouted a lower way to try to get across that creek so we don't fall and kill ourselves like I did yesterday. Luckily, I didn't break anything. But my Canon camera was in my pocket, so I don't know if we'll get any action shots or B-rolls or whatever you want to call them. So we got to go down, cross 3 times at the narrow points and come back out on the other side. So I guess off we go. This right here, we flipped it over. It says Majestic. Is an oven door off an old cook stove, and it's just a few yards from our campsite. And Delmer yesterday found the rest of the stove back down this way. So somewhere in here, I guess, was a old home at one point in time. Yeah, down here it is. Are you talking to me, or are you narrating your own video? Huh? There's no cook stove in it.
It's got to open and close for the dampers, eh?
Yeah.
Firebox and the place where you shake for the grate there. And then the ash pan on the bottom.
Yep.
And then, best I remember, they had an old place down at the bottom before you could get the soot out, too, from the bottom of the oven.
They also had it, or unless you just said it, a bread box. You know, where you bake bread? I mean, not
probably,
you'd bake it in there, but you'd keep it.
Maybe over here.
You keep it warm.
Here's where you put your wood in.
Yeah, I'm saying one of them's where you keep stuff warm.
Yeah.
Down there is the trailhead parking lot. Beautiful day today. As always, thanks for coming along with us. There's another one in the books. And until next time.